What's up, everybody? It's your boy Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, and this is Monday Morning Hangover. What's up with everybody? Get your cup of coffee. It's Monday morning, and let's get ready to talk some news and some tech. All right. All right. So before we get into it, guys, let me go ahead and put in all my disclaimers. Let me make sure I'm live here. I see some people coming aboard. Welcome. Yes, it's another Monday. Boy, don't Mondays come fast? Man, like it's like this month, guys, is going by so fast, which is fine. You know, we getting ready for the holiday seasons coming up. It's still summertime for the kiddies and everything, but it's okay. All right, so now I start to see myself live. Want to welcome everybody to the live stream, and let's go on before I do roll call. Let's go on and put in. Let me put in my disclaimers and everything. Yes, it's Monday. Get your Wheaties, guys, and your coffee. And yes, it's Monday Morning Hangover. Let's see. Shouts out to the replay crew. All right. Man. All right, so today's date, guys, is 7/10 of 2017. Man, ain't that something? It's like this month is going by so fast, but it's all good. That's what we here for. It's all good. That's what I'm talking about, like for real. Look, before I get into the well, let me go to get to roll call real quick, and after we do roll call, we go talk about some things. Yes, let's see. Boom. All right. Shouts out to Baltimore in the house. What's up with you? Baltimore is in the building. How you doing? Yes, Clarence is in the building. Yes, Prime Day. Yes, Prime Day is tomorrow, guys. So if you're an Amazon Prime user, you're supposed to have good deals, good sales, everything about some tech and everything in between with Prime Day tomorrow. So thank you for that. Yes. Did I watch Great Balls of Fire? Yes, I did. Actually, I was editing videos. Shouts out, guys. I just posted a video like 5 minutes ago on my VIP section. I mean, I am very active in that section, guys. I've been posting a lot of videos and a lot of polls and a lot of stuff in the VIP section. So I am very active all day in the VIP section, guys. So shouts out to all the VIPs in the building. What's up with your Perry in the building? Perry is in the building. Yes. Good morning from that dirty South. Now, look, my man Nice is in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Surge is in the building. Surge! Yes. Now, I don't know if it was me. I was one of the ones that was watching Flossie call the stream all night, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning. So, and I was still up working, but I was watching Flossie call the stream. So, shouts out to Flossie that he does that all nighter. And look, took a cat nap, woke up, and he still was on stream. So, hey, listen, I've done a long stream, but he's the best at long streams. So, yes. Good morning. What's up with you, Jason? So, let's go and get the roll call finished. I have one thing that I need to discuss before we get into other things. And let's go and get into it. Look, on my YouTube channel, I get a lot of comments. A lot of people sometimes want to know things. They want to ask questions and stuff like that. And if y'all guys know that I respond, 98% of all my comments I respond. I just got a comment that was deleted. And the reason why it was deleted is because, guys, when you go on YouTubers' comments, don't put in links. Don't put in other people's YouTube channels. Don't put in, well, I watched this YouTube video and why your YouTube video is different from this YouTube video. Anytime you put in other people's links, even though you got a legitimate question, it doesn't matter at that point. When you put in other people's links in the comments, they automatically go get flagged. All right. And so your question will not get answered. All right. A lot of YouTubers don't answer the questions anyway. I do. But just FYI, guys, if you go to my channel or any other YouTube channel and you saw one video and then you went to another YouTube channel and you seen that video and that video don't coincide with another YouTube video, that's okay. All right. But don't put other YouTube video links in other people's videos. Because they, first of all, 9 times out of 10, the YouTuber won't even read it. Second of all, it's going to get flagged and deleted. But I want to answer that question. I just want to make sure a lot of people because what happens is, just like me, a lot of people watch YouTube. A lot of people techies. But when they see videos of mine, and then they'll see another video, they'll think that what's going on? Why you got 2 different videos going on? Why things are different on one versus the other? First of all, every YouTube channel do things differently. All right, that's one thing. Everybody have a different opinion. But don't take that YouTuber yank links and put it in other YouTube videos. That won't work. So let me get into it. Let me answer the question. The question was, I get this question a lot. The question was, when I do battery tests, how come other YouTubers' battery test is a lot shorter than mine's? How come that other YouTubers may have different on-screen times than mine's? And the way this person explained it is that why all the battery test videos that he see, all the YouTubers put it at 100% brightness, and I only put it on 50% brightness. When I do battery tests, guys, I like to be fair and balanced. I believe that not everybody put their phones on 100% brightness, all right? But I believe that most people will put their phones at 50% brightness, all right? So when I do battery tests, I put all my devices at 50% brightness. Now, at 50% brightness, you will see difference in brightness on every device. It's because every device is calibrated different. Every device have different types of brightness level. So listen, it's first of all, battery test is unscientific. All right, let's make sure we understand that it's not proof in the pudding. Even if you've seen a battery test of mine or anybody else, it don't mean that you're going to get the same battery life. Everybody usage is different. Everybody usage is different. So if you watch my battery test and you're not getting the same on-screen time as what my battery test says, that's okay. All right, so then you have a difference in AMOLED panels versus LCDs. All right, then you have a difference between optimization and operating systems. So you have to put all that into account when you're watching a battery test, especially mine's. So when I do my battery test, God forbid I stay up all night doing it. And I put all my devices at 50% brightness, and it is what it is. And it is what's called I display YouTube videos. Usually when you're watching YouTube videos or you watching videos, the device optimizes itself for that video or for videos. So it's not really using all the resources, not really using, full blast of the device. So you can get a lot of video playback on devices. Now, does that equals on-screen time? No. Listen, I had a device that got 12 hours of on-screen time. Galaxy S8. Galaxy S8 Plus got 12 hours of on-screen time running video loop tests. Would you get 12 hours of on-screen time? No. But it all depends on your usage. If you got the device set at 1080p, you got all your power features on, power saving features, then you can get 12 hours of battery life. But battery tests on my YouTube channel is non-scientific. I just want y'all to see a kind of gauge how the device will run. Shout out to everybody. This is Monday Morning Hangover. Get your cup of coffee, guys. It's time to talk tech. All right. Shout out to Jerry in the building. Shout out to Martinez in the building. Holiday. First to say, if you own the OnePlus 3T, you should upgrade to the OnePlus 5. I actually saw that video, very long video, and it very detailed. And he did talk about that. He did mention that if you close your eyes and you got a OnePlus 3T and you go to a OnePlus 5, you won't see the difference. So yes, I did watch that video. My phone says 30% brightness unless I'm outside, right? So most people keep their brightness low in the inside, and then when you go outside, you turn it up. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody usage is different when it comes down to batteries. Let's see. Putting your phone on super brightness will slightly blur your vision unless you're in the sunlight. And you're right. And you know what? Listen, a lot of YouTubers put it on full brightness. For a few reasons. First of all, I stay up 12, 13 hours doing the battery test. If I were to put it up on full brightness, that's a 5-hour test. You see what I'm saying? So full brightness, I wouldn't be doing a 12, 13 hour battery test. It'd be 5 hours, which is fast, easy, very easy. I don't know. I just like to put it on 50% brightness. It is what it is. But I could put a phone on full brightness and booyah, battery test will be over with it in no time. Let's see. My iPhone stays on 100% brightness unless I'm in the movies. Yeah, you don't want the iPhone at 100% brightness if you're in the movies. Shouts out to Albert in the building. My phone is on 34% brightness. Shouts out to you. Listen, what's up with Kobe Hop? And I know Kobe Hop, you've been watching a lot of replays, so shout out to you for watching the replays on the YouTube channel. Thank you, sir. But yeah, look, you know what? It is what it is. So we got Amazon Prime Day tomorrow, guys. Hopefully you got your coins ready. Search Amazon, try to get you guys some deals tomorrow. Hey, they do this, and this actually gonna be my first time doing Amazon Prime Day, which you're supposed to get all kinds of deals. They've been advertising it all over the place that you're gonna get good deals on Amazon. So I'm ready. Let's see what I get. I like tech. So any kind of tech that I could buy cheap, I'm gonna try to get it so I can review it. I just dropped my full review of the Stylo 3 Plus. It's pretty interesting, guys. So check it out. It's live on the channel. I just posted like 10 minutes ago. It's live in the VIP section, so check it out. Also, yesterday, I dropped on YouTube my unboxing of the Asus Zenfone 3 Zoom, which been in my VIP section for a couple of days. And I got Galaxy S8 videos, HTCU videos already posted. So if y'all want to check out the camera reviews, and I'm doing many camera reviews, guys, so it's going to be all in my VIP section. I will post those videos in a few days later on, maybe next week or so on the YouTube channel. So be ready for that. I got that coming. The Honor Pro is going on sale. Wow, so that's going to be pretty nice. If the Honor Pro, that's going to be nice. What do you think about the Idol 5S? You know what? I was looking at the Idol 5S, and that's one of the devices I want to kind of play around with. So I'm gonna be looking forward to that. If the Honor Pro goes on sale, I'm all in. So I'm gonna be waiting on that, looking for that tomorrow. Let's see. Hope the servers don't go down to get like last year. See, I didn't do Amazon last year. I don't know. So, man, that's going to be pretty interesting to see, Albert, if the servers keep up. Hopefully it does. But yes, this is Monday on the Hangover, guys. Don't want to keep you guys up so long today. And y'all guys know I do Monday on the Hangover, very short video, so the replay crew can check it out. All right. Now, I do have a question. What happened to the Essential phone? All right, we are in day 10, and the Essential phone was supposed to come out last month. Now, it all depends. It went away, guys. I've been kind of keeping my eyes on this Essential phone. A lot of bloggers and everything said there's nobody getting sent out the Essential phone. I don't know what's going on with the Essential phone. It was supposed to have been out, and it just didn't happen. So I don't know whether or not they're scaling back everything. I'm not sure, if whatever, but the Essential phone is supposed to be out. So I don't know. So shout out to everybody that waiting on the Essential phone, waiting on reviewers. That's basically what people waiting on. People ain't buying it. Well, they might buy it, but people's basically waiting on us reviewers to get it so they can kind of see how it is. It's a first generation phone. I would love to get my hands on it so I can review it. I would love to put it through its paces, put it through its tests. Unfortunately, I don't. There's no videos about. Or it's not even out. I haven't saw any coverage of the Essential phone, and it's supposed to be out. So I mean, today I'm gonna go pass by Sprint and ask some of the employees and say, hey, where the Essential phone, right? So I don't know where the Essential phone is. I don't know what happened to it. Everybody got hyped over the Essential phone, said it's going to be a Google killer, a Pixel killer. It's going to be a device that's going against the Google Pixel, going against the Google Pixel 2. We saw the flop interview that ain't nobody liked that interview, but we saw that interview and it was crazy. Nobody didn't like it, but I mean, it's supposed to be out. And so where it's at, I don't know. So I'm gonna keep y'all guys updated. If I get any news about the Essential phone, if it's getting shipped out, look, I did not pre-order it. I mean, look, I'm waiting just like everybody else to at least wait maybe a day or so until it's out, so we can kind of see if it's a flop product or something. I don't know. I want to review the Essential phone. I want to get it in the house. I did not pre-order it. No. I mean, it's kind of hard to pre-order a $700 phone, man. First generation, I don't know anything about. Only thing we saw specs and, a little coverage here and there, but it's not out yet. So I don't know. The Essential phone is a flop. Shouts out to the real iTree. Yeah, the Essential phone may be a flop. It may be a flop. It may be that they just didn't. They say, you know what? Maybe I don't know, man. Maybe they don't have the devices ready. Maybe they got some kinks they need to work out. We talked about the Essential phone a while back, and maybe I don't know. Let's see, the Moto E4, best phone for $100. You know what? I don't know. I never reviewed the E. All right. I reviewed the G, but I never reviewed the E. But for $100, hey, I had to check it out and see what it's all about. Listen, any phone for $100, if you got a decent processor, if it can squeeze in a 1080p screen, I mean, probably not a 1080p screen, maybe a 720. But you got to be honest, guys. I mean, if a device don't have a 1080p screen, why even bother at this point? In 2017, I can understand prices, cheap. But I don't know about 720p screens no more, guys. I think some 720p screens is obsolete. I mean, guys, we about to, we right in the latter half of 2016, 17, about to hit 2018. I mean, you got devices with 4K displays. I mean, I don't know if we want to go to a 720p screen, guys. In 2017, bad enough we settling for 1080p screens, let alone 720p screens. So I'm quite sure that the $100 phone, and listen, maybe the $100 phone may be for the young kids, their first phone, something to throw away real quick, something you could throw underneath your seat in a glove box, one of those type of devices like an emergency phone. And I can understand something like that, like an emergency phone, something that a burner phone that you got sitting underneath a secondary phone, or something that you could have a little prepaid minutes on it or something like that. But not for no type of main device, or not even for anything, actually. Nothing but a phone that you can make phone calls with. That's the type of phone that probably gonna be. I don't know. You can see the pixels on 720. I tried to go back to 326 ppi. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, it is one of those things that 720p for main devices, or even devices that's over $100 or whatever, $200 phones with 720p screens. I think that's pretty much a goner. Let's see. I scratched my eyeballs. The Essential phone's supposed to compete against Android and Apple. Good luck. Yeah, look. I mean, first of all, the phone ain't out, and it was supposed to be out by now. So if the phone is not out, and that's one of the things that are like, okay, so where's the phone? 1080p is still fine. I think 1080p is still fine in 2017, but in 2018, listen, it's a no-go on 1080p screens after 2017. I mean, it's a long stretch right now for 1080p screens. Listen, Albert, I hear what you're saying as far as, OnePlus, but I mean, again, to me, this is my opinion. You can see a difference between 1080p and Quad HD. It's just one of those things that, to me, maybe some of y'all guys might not see no difference between 1080p and Quad HD. To me, the panel look a lot sharper. The text looks sharper, especially when you put it in VR. Things look a lot better. It's a lot clearer. It's a lot sharper with Quad HD. And to me, that's whether that is AMOLED or IPS LCD, don't matter. Quad HD is Quad HD. You got a lot of pixels involved. And listen, it's no longer about battery life. So having a Quad HD don't drain your battery, not no more. We don't see that anymore. So that's not the issue. Because they got 1080p devices, they got poor battery life. So that's not the issue. Battery life is not the issue. So Quad HDs is definitely the standard of 2017 and definitely the standard of 2018 as we move into 4K. I mean, listen, think about this. In 2018, as we move into 4K, 1080p is going to be a low-end budget flop phone in 2018. I'm going to just be real with you. I'm giving 1080p screens another couple of months of fame. That's it. In 2018, it's the standard of medium to high-end phones. It's 2K and 4K. Your flagships go probably be 4K. Your mid-tier devices go be 2K. Your budget bargain basement, like y'all be saying, bargain basement phones is going to be 1080p. Those are the phones that should be the $200 phones. $200 phones should be the 1080p. $400 to $450 phones should be Quad HD, and $1,000 phones gonna be 4K. Now, we know that Apple may not put a 2K display in. I don't know. But if Apple coming out with VR, they might just throw a 2K display in there. But that's just my opinion. I believe that that in 2017, 1080p is going to be the pass for a few more months, and that's it. I mean, look, if you, I go from Quad HD displays when I review devices to 1080p. Now, here's the thing. I'm reviewing, I just finished the review of the Stylo 3. It's a $200 phone with a 1080p screen, and it's AMOLED. So it looks good. Very well, IPS, I don't know. I think it's IPS. I did review, the Zoom. All right, so the Zoom has an AMOLED display, all right, for $200, $300, all right. So the Zoom got a 1080p AMOLED display for $300. It does look sharp. It does look good. But again, this is my opinion. I believe that this is it for 1080p. It's going to be the more lower end devices going into 2018. Listen, any device that comes out in 2018 above the $400 price point, with a 1080p screen is dog meat. I'm just being honest. They gonna get dogged out by me for having a 1080p screen. Anything over $400 without a 2K display on it is gonna get dogged out. It's gonna be dog meat. So now everything else might be good, but the screen gonna get dogged. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna just listen. It is what it is. 1080p screen for $500 is a no-go. No-go. You know, I mean, this YouTube channel is about being honest with you guys. And this is my opinion. No fluff, no passes, truth and justice. $500 phones with a 1080p screen, it will not be in no type of flagship category. It will be probably dog meat. So, I mean, listen, other YouTube channels might pass it. Other YouTube channels might say 1080p screens is fine. In 2018, 1080p screens, devices, that's $500 would not get a pass on this YouTube channel. Because I've seen devices with 2K displays on it for $400. They got devices with 2K displays on it for $400. Exxon 7s and stuff like that. So at this point, it is what it is. All right. Let's see. Apple is putting a 720p screen on the iPhone 8. I don't know. We don't know anything about the iPhone 8 until we see it. So I don't know about a 720p screen on it. Do you remember 3D phones? Yeah, a holiday. I sure do remember that. 1080p screen is better on battery lags. I don't know about that anymore. See, that was the argument in 2016 about 1080p screens give you better battery life and all that. No. I did a battery test with the Galaxy S8 and it beat phones with 1080p screens on it. I did battery tests with phones with Quad HD on it and I'm getting 6-7 hours of screen on time. So that's not the issue. It's not about battery life. Listen, my Galaxy S8 doesn't lag. All right. So I got a Galaxy Note 5 that doesn't lag and it got a Quad HD display on it. All right. I mean, the Quad HD's been out since 2013, folks. It's 2017. It's not about, listen, the argument of battery life is done. I got devices here, guys, with Quad HD displays and I get superb battery life. I got devices with Quad HD displays that does not lag. I got devices with Quad HD displays that give me good battery life and don't lag. So that argument is irrelevant. In 2016, maybe we could talk about that. But in 2017 with 821s and 835 processors, that's a no-go. That is a no-go. It's no such thing as, listen, I don't see it. I don't see lagginess. Listen, I just finished my review. This thing got a Quad HD display on it. A Nexus 6, man. A Nexus 6 got a Quad HD display on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got devices that got Quad HD displays that don't lag out. It ain't lagging. It's no lag. I'm telling you, I already had videos about the Galaxy S8 and performance, and it don't lag. I got videos on the Note 5, which is a 2015 phone, that don't lag. It's the lag factor is not there. Let's see. Definitely a difference between 1080p and 2K and 4K. Battery life is more optimized. You're right. Listen, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, but the Galaxy S8 is pretty slow compared to the One. Listen, we're not talking about OnePlus 5s. I mean, OnePlus is already in a different category, and you know, I mean, OnePlus, man, look, you know, OnePlus. All right, so there is a difference between 1080p and 2K. They may not be lag, but it's very slow. I don't think so, man. You know, when we talk about slow, I mean, what is slow? I mean, I got phones that's fast. Listen, I don't know, man. What phones lag? The Galaxy S8, no. The LG G6, no. Hell, this phone, LG Stylo 3, does not lag. I don't get no lag in this. I don't know what kind of phones that's lagging in 2017 if they're not optimized, I can see. But some of the devices that I've been getting, the lag factor, I don't know. Slow, what's slow? I don't know what slow is. I mean, with 821s and 835 processors, I don't know. I don't know, man. Samsung Nice in the building. What's up with you? Tanner's in the building. 2017 just got superior optimization. Companies have no excuse to be cheap anymore. And I agree with you, Art. Personally, if you're a gamer, there is no better phone than an iPhone or OnePlus. I've done gaming reviews, guys, on almost every device out there. I've done gaming review, and I failed a lot of phones. I failed a lot of phones on gaming reviews, but you know, you're almost right there. You're almost right there when you're saying that. You know, if you want a pure gaming device, go iPhone, because they optimize for the iPhone. Or you go with, you know, maybe a Galaxy S8 or a LG G6 or OnePlus, you know, OnePlus 3, OnePlus 5 will give you good, you know, as far as gaming. Tanner, no preaching on Mondays, man. No preaching on Monday. This is Monday morning hangover. We not preaching. No. Look, I could pull out a lot of devices in my arsenal, and listen, I don't see it. I don't see it. Most phones can pretty much open up a average page in a second. True lag doesn't really exist anymore. Is that a phone? But the Honor 8, is that a phone? The Honor 8, yeah, Honor 8 is a phone, and it's a very good phone. All phones should have wireless charging by now. You know what? I agree. In 2017, they got standards. If you want to be a flagship, right? Besides Apple, all right? Flagships should have wireless charging. Flagships should have quad HD displays. Flagships should have the best of the best. So I agree with you, because look, when you go into Starbucks, guys, they got wireless chargers in Starbucks now. So as you in Starbucks getting your cup of coffee, you charging your phone. So they got like wireless chargers like everywhere and coming to Starbucks. So if you drink coffee and you're sitting up there, you know, you reading your paper, whatever, watching something on, you know, doing, and you just want to charge up, you put your phone right there and booyah, you charge it. So I don't know. Listen, wireless charging, again, been out on the Galaxy phones for a very long time, guys. So, you know, you got phones that's 2013, 2014 with wireless charging. And we talking about 2017. See, wireless charging been in devices for years and years and years. And all of a sudden, why people like, well, I don't care about wireless chargers. Well, you know, it ain't like wireless chargers this all of a sudden appeared. Wireless charging has been around for a very long time. You know, let's see. I want an IR blaster back. Hey, you know what? Then like IR blasters was in some 2016 devices. You don't see IR blasters in 2017 phones, which is a shame, because I mean, I could pop out some older devices that got IR blasters and stuff, and they work good, work very good with IR blasters, because I mean, it works. I like IR blasters, believe it or not, because I actually, what is that phone? Man, I got a few phones over there that got IR blasters on it. Yes, I think that power banks can do better jobs than wireless charging. You know what? Power banks, wireless charging, and stuff like that, you know, that's all subjective, man. Like I say, you know, it's all subjective. I agree with you, Holiday. I agree with you. Wireless charging, people now should seem to expect it. I prefer fast charging over wireless charging. I wouldn't mind both options. Right. So most devices got fast charging, and most devices they got wireless charger do have fast charging. Now, the newer Galaxy phones does have fast wireless charging. All right. So you do have fast wireless charging now. So that, you know, hey, look, the technology is coming. The technology is here, you know, so I don't know. Let's see, just give me a fast charger on my next iPhone and I'll be happy. I think Apple might do that. You know, Apple has not been a big fan of fast charging. I mean, iPhones takes forever to charge compared to Galaxy phones. Hopefully that Apple will include fast charging with the new up and coming iPhones. This is Monday Morning Hangover, guys. Get your cup of coffee. Let's talk. Wireless charging can save your battery life. Even if I'm not going to use a certain feature or gimmick, I still want it. Throw it in. You know what? And I agree with you. Some things on the Galaxy phones people don't use. You know, they don't use this to swipe over to get the secondary features and all that stuff. Some people don't use that stuff, but I like it. I mean, why not? I mean, if you're paying $1,000 for a phone, I'd rather have it and not have it. I mean, let's be real here. Samsung phones have wireless charging, waterproofing, quad HD displays, 835 processors. If you're in the United States, you get 4 gigs of RAM. If you're international, you get 6 gigs of RAM. Samsung panels are the best. It's no other panel out there that look better than a Samsung panel. All right? But at the end of the day, you got to pay for it. Now, is it the best when it comes down to the software? That's all subjective, right? I mean, so when you're talking about Galaxy phones versus any other phone, listen, of course, any phone we can pick apart. You can pick apart any phone. But at least when you get a Samsung device, they throw everything in the kitchen sink. And a lot of people like that. Give me the kitchen sink, even if I don't use the hot water. Give it to me anyway. Why not? One day I might use that hot water. Think about this. You might look, you got phones that just got cold water, they don't have hot water. Well, at least Samsung give you cold and hot water. At least you got both. Even if you don't use the hot water, at least you got it there. At least you know I got hot water too, you know. And you get VR. So, I mean, you got to pay to play. And that's the bottom line. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. This gonna happen. It happens every year. The iPhone 8 gonna come out at $1,000 price point, right? The Galaxy Note 8 gonna come out at $1,000 price point. Everybody gonna be hitting the comments. We already know the price already. Everybody gonna be going in the comments. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. I don't want that junk and all that trash and all. Man, let me tell you something. If you had the money, 9 times out of 10 you'll get it. And I think it comes down to what's in your pocketbook. Don't knock a phone because you don't want to spend that type of money for it. That's understandable if you don't want to pay $1,000 for a phone. You think about this. When Apple released the Apple Watch, first generation Apple Watch was with the 18 karat gold. How much that thing cost? $18,000. What did people do in the comments? That's stupid. I'd never pay $18,000 for a watch. Guess what? The elites did. The elites did, right? I mean, I've seen pictures all over Instagram where people got 18 karat gold Apple Watches. And guess what? If I had $18,000, I would buy one too. I don't, man, look, listen, you got to pay to play. So when it comes down to price, you gonna have the elites and you gonna have the complainers. The elites go buy it. The complainers go sit in the comments and complain. If it's not in your budget, it's fine. It's okay. If it's not in your budget, that's okay. And guess what? Samsung and Apple knows this already. Samsung and Apple already know that you're going to have people that go complain. And then they can say, you know what? If you don't want it, don't buy it. But if you want to be elite, then buy it. Yeah, that's the bottom line. That's going to be the bottom line, man. Listen, here's the thing. If you want to be elite, you go buy it. If you don't want to be elite, don't complain. And that's what's going to happen. People go get in the comments of the Apple videos. Oh, they suck. Apple always suck. They stupid. I can't believe that iPhone costs $1,000. It ain't like we didn't know about it. Listen, the prices of the iPhone been all over the news. I've seen a news spot on Forbes news and stuff talk about the price of an iPhone is going to be astronomically high. So it ain't like we don't know. It's no big secret, guys, that the phone is going to be expensive. It's going to be expensive. So you got to think about this. If your pocketbook can handle it, buy it. If your pocketbook can't handle it, don't complain. Don't get in the comments. Man, come on. Let's see. Samsung you the whole buffet Apple that gives you table scraps every now and then. Let's see. Yeah, everybody gonna say it's gonna be expensive, but the iPhone will sell out. Everybody gonna say expensive, but it's gonna sell out. And Apple gonna sell 70 million of them. That's what I'm saying. Like millions upon millions upon millions of phones. Right now, Apple's saying to itself, damn, we gonna sell almost 100 million iPhones. You better get ready. So for those couple thousand people that's gonna complain, Apple gonna sell millions of them. So those complainers is irrelevant. They're gonna have people buying it. You know, that's it. You're gonna pay regardless. If you're gonna pay for the best. Surge. That's what I'm talking about. You know what? Here's the thing. People gonna really talk about the phone. People already talking about it. Samsung is crap. Apple is crap. Listen, if you don't want to pay for Apple or Samsung, go buy a blue phone. Go buy a OnePlus. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you forced to buy it, but don't complain about it. If you don't want to spend the $1,000+ and don't want to be a part of the elite group, then go buy the bargain basement phones. Go buy the blue phones. Go buy the Motorola phones. Go buy the low-end, low-budget OnePlus phones. Go buy those phones. Those are the phones that you buy if you want to complain about an iPhone. Those are the phones you want to listen. If you're going to complain about an iPhone, go buy iPhone 4. Go buy iPhone 5. If you want iOS and you want to pay about $300, go buy iPhone 4S. Go buy iPhone 5. Don't mess with an iPhone 6, 7, and 8 because it's going to cost too much. If you want to complain about the price, go buy a blue phone. Go buy a no-name phone, a Vivo, whatever phone. Go buy a Dollar General phone that's hanging up on a peg. Go buy one of those phones. If you go complain about the price of a high-end elite phone, then go buy a non-elite phone. Go buy a low-end blue phone, Motorola phones, OnePlus. Go buy those phones. And that's what it's about. People go, listen, and I think us tech reviewers is ready for it. Us tech reviewers like me, when I do reviews on iPhones, and when I do reviews on the Galaxy Note, when I do reviews on the Pixel, when I do reviews on other high-end $1,000 phones, people go get in the comments and complain. So I'm ready for it. People, and I'm just saying, people go complain about it, guys, and that's it, man. Monday morning hangover, guys. Get your cup of coffee. All right, and eat your Wheaties. Eat your Wheaties, get your cup of coffee. I just dropped a video, guys, like 40 minutes ago, right before I started this. I'm actually dropping another video today or tomorrow with the Galaxy S8. I'm doing nothing but cameras this week. Camera reviews, because I got this Zoom phone, supposed to have this outstanding camera, and I've been dropping videos left and right about this Zoom phone. So check it out, guys. It's in my VIP section. I'll listen, this Zoom phone supposed to have good cameras at $300. It's supposed to be the King Supreme of cameras. And I'm telling you, I've been impressed. Woo, I've been impressed. So check it out. I'm going to put those videos on YouTube probably next week. And I probably drop maybe 1 or 2 this week. I don't know. I got some promo videos I got to drop on YouTube. So I got those coming out this week. So check it out. I got a lot of video. I've been working every day, all day, 12, 13 hours a day, just pumping out content. So I've been working very hard to get those videos in VIP so they can have first dibs of exclusive content. So I've been working hard. I mean, I am very exhausted, tired. I worked over this weekend, day and night, just pumping out videos, guys. So, yes. Let's see. My mom still have a Galaxy S4. She never would get rid of it. Samsung, Apple, and these carriers want these devices to be over $1,000 so they can be on the carrier for 2 years. You know what? And that's the thing. Well, I think the device. Listen, here's the thing. I think if you buy them unlocked, they go cost $1,000. You know what I'm saying? I think you know what, you're right too, because they got the device payment programs and stuff like that. So you know, hey, it is what it is. The price of the main flagship phones just wasn't going to go down. We know the price of the flagships won't go down. Flagship prices never, from what I've seen, never did went down besides LG. Now, listen, LG G6 is still a good phone. If you want a good phone, get an LG G6. That's a flagship. If you want a flagship phone with good cameras, good build quality, good screen, you know, good software, put Nova Launcher on it, it's the LG G6, and that could be your phone for 2017. Or get a OnePlus. That's gonna be. Let's see, Tana always complaining. The carriers know it, and they depend on these prices to be so high. People want these phones, but they just can't spend $1,000 on a phone. So carriers know this already. That's why they give you these options of payment, device payment plans and all that stuff like that. It's always available. That's why these carriers in the United States, they do that. Because you'll walk into AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, and Sprint, and you're going to see that beautiful Galaxy Note sitting on the end cap. It's going to be calling your name, and you'll be like, God, ooh, look how beautiful that phone is. Woo! And they're going to have a price like $15 a month or $30 a month. They're not going to put the cost of the phone. They're going to tell you $0 down and $30 a month. Boom, what's going to happen? You're going to walk into them, they're going to say $0 down, $30 a month. What are you going to do? You're going to go there and say, I want that phone. $0 down, $30 a month, give it to me. See, that's how they get you. This is what's going to happen. It ain't like it's not going to be affordable. The phones will be affordable. You just got to sign your life away. That's all. Listen, when you walk into AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, you can add a line and get the phone today. For all you got to do, some place like T-Mobile, you got to pay taxes on it up front. That's what's going to happen with the iPhone. That's what's going to happen with the Galaxy Note. You ain't got to come. Listen, you go to AT&T with about $50 and you can walk out of there with a Galaxy Note. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just assuming, right? You go there with $50 or $100 and you can walk in and walk out with a brand new phone. So it ain't like it's going to be difficult to get it. In the U.S., it ain't going to be difficult to get it. You can walk in, it's going to be sitting on the end cap, it's going to be looking beautiful. Nice, pretty phone, going to be nice and pretty, and it's going to look good. You can sit there, you can touch it, you can play with it, play with the cameras, play with the OS, play with it, and you're going to pull that S Pen out, and you're going to say, give it to me. And you're going to say, listen, just give me $100, pay $35 a month, sign right here on the dotted line, give me lifesavers and all this stuff, and sign your life away, and boom, you're gone. You got a brand new phone. But for the next 2 years, your bill will go up $40. And a lot of people say, hey, man, hey, listen, I just got 2017 flagship. Hey, it is what it is. I mean, they got all these different programs. You send your device back, you get it credit for it, you get a new device, jump programs, exchange programs. Listen, they got these programs where people don't have to complain about the price. Just bring your phone in, get a new phone. So it ain't like you got to go online and spend $600 on a phone. You don't have to in the United States. You don't have to buy unlocked phones if you don't want to. You can go to a carrier with $100 and walk out of there with a shiny brand new phone with no problem. It's no reason to complain about it, guys. That's all I'm saying. Do you think, should I change from the Honor 8 to the Honor 9? I don't know. I don't have the Honor 9. So I really can't give you any information about the Honor 9. Unfortunately, the Honor 9 is not coming to the U.S., which is a shame. So I don't even know if I'm reviewing the Honor 9. It's not coming to the U.S., man. Shame. Lubriderm, Baby Earl, and Baby Powder. Big House Production in the building. What's up with you? Yes. Prepaid is the best. Exactly. Least the damn thing. Tana in the building. That's what I'm talking about. What's up with your diners in the building? Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Like, for real. I can order any phone online right now and have it shipped to me by tomorrow. You know what? And that's true. You can order any phone if you got the money. Listen, if you got a stack of change sitting around, if you want to go online, you're looking at a OnePlus, and you got $600, buy a OnePlus. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they ain't gonna spend $600 upfront dollars when they know a Galaxy Note go come out or iPhone 8 go come out, and they can spend $100 and they can get the phone. Sometimes unlocked phones is for us geeks. Average consumers, listen, I can give you a prime example. I pull out a phone, they ask you how much it costs. You tell them it costs $800. They ain't paying it. 100% of everybody that I show our device to and they ask me how much it costs, I tell them $800. They say they ain't buying it. 100% of them. 100% of folks say they ain't spending $800 on a phone. But that's a psychological thing. They really are paying $800 for a phone. But they going to their carriers and they putting $100 down. They ain't paying $800 upfront money. It's upfront money. It's like buying a car, man. A car costs $30,000. Are you putting up 30? If you're not putting up $30,000 up front, but you might put $3,000 up front. You see what I'm saying? Like buying a car. If you want a $30,000 car, you ain't putting $30,000 on the table. You put maybe $3,000 on the table and you're walking out with a brand new car. The same thing with a phone. $800 phone, give them $100 and you're walking out with a brand new phone. So listen, you buy a $200,000 house. Are you giving them $200,000 up front? You're not giving them $200,000 up front. You might give them $20,000 up front, but you ain't giving them $200,000 up front. See? Phones, houses, cars, don't matter what it is. The average consumer ain't spending $800 up front. Average consumers ain't spending $800 up front. If you buying a car, you ain't giving them $30,000. If you buying a $200,000 house, you ain't putting up $200,000. See? Right? Thank you, Big House Production. Great points. I buy phones I can afford. The highest I will buy a phone is $650. Buying a phone on a lease is still expensive because you have to pay higher price plans. People can't afford to get a OnePlus upfront, $500 upfront. iPhone and Galaxy get deals from carriers. Right. What happened with iPhones and what happened with Galaxy phones is what the carriers do. Carriers buy one, get two free. Buy one, get 16 free. Buy one, get a rebate check. Buy one, get a Google Home. Buy one, get all kinds of stuff. Buy one, get a refrigerator, TV. You know what I'm saying? Those type of deals that the carriers get. Think about this. You buy LG G6, you get a big screen TV. Who ain't gonna get it? Buy a Samsung Galaxy S8 and get a 55-inch TV. So you go, why not? If you buy OnePlus, do you get a TV? If you buy OnePlus, do you get something for free? See, the word free, that's how they do it for the carriers to get people sucked in. And sometimes people just don't have that money. $550, you could go up there and get you two LG G6 and a big screen TV for $600. See what I'm saying? Like, that's how the carriers have these. They can manipulate the system would bait you in to get that device. They like Sprint. Sprint right now, shouts out to Sprint. They roll out the red carpet. They give you all these deals. Shouts out to T-Mobile. They do this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They do this type of stuff. What does Samsung has to do with it? For us to buy a Note 8. Let's see. Sound like an LG promo. Ain't nobody giving you any extras but LG. Well, no, I think if I'm not mistaken, Samsung was doing something. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, after I buy my devices, I don't be all into the, listen. The LG right now is the only one that you see plastered all over the place for LG, for cheap prices. So I don't know, man. Let's see. Shouts out to Ray in the building. Yes. All right, guys. So we're right at the top of the hour. I love this discussion, guys. We've been having a good discussion, but we're right at the top of the hour. And again, this is Monday Morning Hangover, guys. And I appreciate the discussion, guys. It's been a nice, productive discussion. We've been talking about Quad HD screens versus 1080p's. We're talking about prices. We also talked about the Essential phone. It's not in, I don't know, it's not in existence right now. We've been talking about a lot of things on the stream today, guys. You know, I think what it is, guys, as we move on into iPhone season, I think we just got to get prepared. You know, listen, all the tubers and everybody gonna be talking about iPhones for the next month or so. You know what I'm saying? It's iPhone season. I mean, this month is over with. I mean, we already in 10. Maybe it ain't over with, but I mean, by the time this month is over with, guys, it's all in iPhone season. So I mean, all this stuff about one. That's why you're seeing people really kind of finishing up their reviews about OnePlus, putting it out there so they can move on to the next device. Because OnePlus gonna be irrelevant and come next month and the month after until a OnePlus 5T come out, then it'll get back into the spotlight. So hopefully, once we get into iPhone season and once we get into Galaxy Note season and once we get into V30s and Pixels and all that stuff like that, then we get into some more exciting stuff. And we do have Ain't Motor Lenovo got some type of keynote address coming out. Listen, I thought Lenovo keynote address was coming up before, but now I think we do got a keynote address coming up. I don't know, man. Lenovo just kind of, I don't know. They're all over the place right now. So hopefully we get some of these Motorola devices. We got the Z2 and all that stuff. So hopefully we get that reviewed and out the way. Let's see. Get 2 for 1 S8s. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I thought T-Mobile and stuff got deals right now for S8s and all that stuff like that. Yes. Yes, hit the thumbs up, everybody. Thank y'all guys very much for coming through. Samsung is always give away VRs. Right, you know, Samsung do give away VRs. Every iteration of the Samsung S device and the Note device, you get free VRs. And, I mean, you buy the decks and you're good to go. Let's see. LG only give up 32 gigs though. A bad move today. And you know what? I agree. I mean, 32 gigs is irrelevant. I mean, you gotta be 64 gigs or above. I would like to see video chat for a smartwatch. Not bad, Holiday. Not bad. If you're gonna sell the Note 8 for over $1,000 before taxes, they better throw in the Gear VR, headphones, wireless chargers bundle. But you know what? I think Samsung will give a VR with the Galaxy Note 8. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you probably will get headphones. Now, I don't know about wireless charging. You know, I ain't never saw Samsung give up a wireless charger before. But I do think that you will get a Gear VR and you will probably get headphones. So, yeah. Love Lenovo and Motorola. You know what? I think Motorola got some great phones, man. It just, I don't know, man. And no, look, I criticize LG for the stylo in my video, guys. I've just posted a video. I really do criticize LG for the stylo. I mean, the stylo is a very good phone, and it's just like on the wayside, like, you know. I mean, man, I really, and it's time for me to move on to another phone. That's why I dropped the review. After I dropped the review for the Stylo 3, guys, I'm moving on to another phone. But it's just one of those things that I really, near and dear to my heart, I really like the Stylo 3. I really do. I like the G6. But man, the Stylo 3 got so much potential. So much potential. And I mean, maybe that's the strategy of LG with the Stylo series. Low-end cost device, but give you a lot for bang for your buck. But I think the Stylo series can be the flagship. I really do. I really do think the Stylo can be a flagship. I really do. Give us a premium pen, premium body. Give us some good groundbreaking specs. put the LG cameras in there, man, and boom. Man, they could go against all the best, all the elites. Sell that phone for about $600. I'm all in. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. Yes, I talked about it earlier about the OnePlus 5 review. I did. I watched the video. So I always watch Flossie Carter videos. You know, what I do is when Flossie Carter drop his videos, if it's early in the morning, I get my cup of coffee, or if it's late at night, I get my martini. So, you know, either way, I watch all his videos. I'm a big, huge fan of Flossie Carter. So, and I stayed up very late last night, and I was still working last night on my video. That's why I dropped it this morning. So I was watching the salvage stream last night, and I actually commented on it actually once or twice. So yeah, I was all in the stream last night. Let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a GOAT. Yeah, well, I mean, he did say it was a GOAT, you know. But he did, you know, he gave his points, all valid points. These are the points that we all pretty much know about OnePlus, you know. So LG got to stop nickel and diming. Yep. It's time for Samsung to do something different with that S Pen. And I talked about this. I said, man, the S Pen better be premium. Premium S Pen, man. That S Pen got to be premium. I want this executive pen because I use the pen a lot. I really do. But man, when I pull that pen out, I want Samsung to give me a nice, pretty executive pen. I want an executive pen because you give me executive phone, give me executive pen, Samsung. I'm waiting on it. I can't wait. All right, guys. I always say that except for the HTC Ultra. Motorola got some overpriced phones, though. I agree with you, Easy. All points you made about the Stylo 3 Plus was good. Hopefully LG will listen. Probably when I post that video on YouTube, LG probably watched that video. I hope they watched that video. But that video is not on YouTube, so they ain't gonna see it until I post it on YouTube. And look, it was, Big House Production. When I made that video, it was in my voice, man. That it's like I really like this phone, but I just felt that LG just like, there you go, Stylo 3. We're gonna give you all these great features, this, that, and the other, and that is. And I like the LG Stylo 3. It's a good budget phone, but man, if they put a little muscle, and that's what's like my rant towards the end of the video, right? It's my rant towards the end of the video about the Stylo 3. It's like, man, come on, LG, like, man, this is your hidden secret. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, you don't market the phone, you're not putting no muscle behind the phone. It is a great feature-packed phone, but it's just like LG, just like, okay, we go put one of our best phones, and that I look at it like that. It's like one of their best phones, buku features in it. I mean, when you pull out that pen, you got a bevy of features that just pop out of nowhere, right? It's a great device, but it doesn't have the support, the marketing, and the hoopla to make it a great phone. And that's not a good thing. I just feel that the Stylo series, and believe it or not, this is my very first Stylo phone, because I'm just like y'all. When I seen the specs, I got turned off. But when I got the phone, it's totally different. See, when I saw the specs, and that's what I'm talking about. A lot of people say the specs don't mean nothing, and I agree. Specs don't mean nothing. Specs don't mean nothing. But it still needs a little horsepower behind it, right? I mean, listen, it's evident that specs don't mean nothing. Just look at OnePlus. Specs don't mean nothing, right? I mean, really and truly, if specs did mean something, then we would have a lot of devices running 8 gigs of RAM and 835 processor. If specs really mean that much, but it doesn't. It's about optimization, taking care of the software, taking care of business behind the scenes. And I think that's one of the gracious things that the Stylo did. I mean, it took the phone and it optimized it purely for its features intertwined with the hardware and software. And they did a damn good job. It just needs some muscle. So Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. Big house production. I just, I mean, think about this. What other device has a stylus besides the Galaxy Note? Nothing. That's what I'm saying. It's like no device has a stylus besides the Galaxy Note that you could just pop out of a phone. Now, maybe some overseas international phone. I'm talking about the U.S. In the U.S., it's the Galaxy Note and nothing else, right? And that's why I talked about the video. Like, you got to be kidding me. Like, really, LG. Phew. So, yeah, Big House Production, definitely. Glad I'm glad I did not order the essential phone, and I didn't order the essential phone. Listen, let me tell you something. One of the things that I look at is a first generation phone. I'm not putting up $600, $700 for no phone that I don't know about. I mean, you think about this. If I didn't know about the OnePlus, I wouldn't pay $500, $550 if I didn't know about it. That's how I'm feeling about the essential phone. Man, you talk about $700. That's a lot of bread to spend on a phone that's not even out. It's supposed to been out, and that's it's a first generation device. It's hard to spend $700 on a phone. You know, that's just listen. If I didn't know nothing about OnePlus, I wouldn't even spend $400 on it. But I know about it. But the average consumer don't. So that's how I'm saying, like the essential phone. And I see what you're saying. Like, I'm glad you did pre-order it. I didn't pre-order it. I want to see the phone. I want to see one or two videos. I want to see the phone first, man. It's hard to. This is what I'm saying about the internet. Buying phones off the internet, right? I mean, I can't touch it. I can't play around with it. I just got to go with the keynote addresses, and I got to go off, my gut feeling. And my gut feeling ain't too good right now with the essential phone. That's why I ain't touching it. So I don't know. The S8 Plus needs 6 gigs of RAM. S8 does have 6 gigs of RAM. Yeah. You listen. If you want a Galaxy S8 with 6 gigs of RAM, you could get a Galaxy S8 with 6. It is out there. What's up with your wheel in the building? Yes. Yes, they do have. Listen, all the phones in the U.S. is capped out at 4 gigs of RAM. International phones, you could get 6 gigs of RAM. So if you do want this, like with the Note, I mean, I'm just being honest with you guys. The Note 8 gonna have 4 gigs of RAM in the U.S. Now, if you want the international with the Exynos processor, then you have to get the international version. So again, if you want a Galaxy S8 with 6 gigs of RAM, you got to shell out about $1,000 for it. It's up there. It's out there. You get it. I mean, it's like $900. So I mean, you can get a Galaxy S8 with 6 gigs of RAM in it. You just got to shell out the capital. It's up there. All you gotta do is go on international sites, and they got GearBest and stuff like that, where you could get a Galaxy S8 with 6 gigs of RAM in it. But you got listen, is it plausible right now when you got the Galaxy Note coming out and stuff like that? I don't know. But yeah, you can get a Galaxy S8 with the Exynos processor with 6 gigs of RAM in it. So it is available. I don't understand why they do 2 different versions of the S8. Well, I can tell you why they do 2 versions of the S8. Because in the U.S., it's the Snapdragon processors. And then international, it's the Samsung in-house processors. In the U.S., it's certified Snapdragons. In the U.S., that's what you go get in the U.S. If you live in the U.S., you go get Snapdragon processors. If you live abroad, you have options. You can get the Exynos processors and other different processors. That's how they do it in the U.S. The U.S. is a totally different ball game. They got different demands. 4 gigs of RAM capped. Snapdragon processors capped. So you do have that in the U.S. That's why. So that's why you get that. Exynos for the win. But you do have option, folks. See, the thing about it, even if you do not want the Snapdragon processor, you can always buy an Exynos processor over international processor, and it will work on your carrier. Well, a GSM carrier, okay? So it's not really an excuse, actually. If you do want 6 gigs of RAM and you do want the Exynos processor, you can buy one. So it's not like you bound to buy a Snapdragon processor. You don't. You can get an Exynos processor. So I don't want people to think that it's hard to get it. It's not hard to get it. All you gotta do is go online and buy it. It ain't that hard, I promise you. It's easy to get a Exynos processor with 6 gigs of RAM. You know, it's very easy to get. That's why the Note 5 is so great. Well, you gotta think about it like this. When the 808 and the 810 processor was going through its problems, somehow Samsung did something to get the Exynos processor in the Note 5. That was that one generation though. You know what I'm saying? That's where the 808 and the 810, the Snapdragon processor was bad, man. And I don't think, like, Samsung is a big player. Samsung was not putting no Snapdragons in their processor. They was not putting Snapdragon processors in those phones, man. And look at the end result. Let's look at the end result. Look at the devices that got 810s in it. And look at the Galaxy Note 5 and look at the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. Right? Big difference. Yeah, it's a huge difference. U.S. carriers control the game. Yes, it does. They control the game. Let's see. Samsung has control over Snapdragon though. I don't know about that. I think listen. I don't know. I mean, all I know in the U.S. we get Snapdragon processors. International, you could get Exynos. But if you international, if you want a Snapdragon processor, I don't know why you would want one, but if you wanted a Snapdragon processor overseas, you could get one. But and same thing with the U.S. If you do want a Samsung processor, you can buy one. So 2015 was a bad year for Qualcomm. It was dog meat, man. Oh yeah. Yeah. Woo! Man. That was a bad year for smartphones besides Samsung. Yeah. All right, guys. I've been on it too long. Let me get on out of here, guys. It's been a nice discussion. It's been nice. It's been wonderful, guys. And I like to keep the Monday Morning Hangover short. I went way over my time. So I'm going to go ahead and get it in there. Man, it's been a nice discussion, guys. And it's been nice. Appreciate y'all guys coming through. Listen, anytime you guys have any questions, comments, and you want to talk to me directly, hit me up in my VIP group. I'm there active. Also hit me up on social media, Twitter, Instagram, which I post snippets of my videos on Instagram all the time. So check me out. Facebook, I'm also on Facebook, so check it out. If you want to hit me up on social media, no problem. Booyah! Thank y'all guys very much. I will see y'all Wednesday. Set your clocks for Wednesday. Wednesday gonna be epic. If you never watched the stream before, watch the Wednesday stream, because Wednesdays are fun, epic streams. Woo! Thank you very much for watching the YouTube channel. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. I will see y'all guys Wednesday. Peace.